Hey guys, it's Tampa Tech, and I'm going to show you how to troubleshoot a Samsung TV to find out what board is causing the TV to shut down. So first thing you want to do is plug in the TV, and use caution, you can get shocked. Alright, so the TV's plugged in, you hear a click, and then TV shuts down. There. And the black light flashed a couple seconds. Go ahead and troubleshoot it. Now, first thing you check is your standby voltage, and it's labeled on the board STVY. I put my black lead on the chassis of the TV, which acts as a ground, and then put my positive lead on pin 3, which is STVY, my 5 volts standby. Turn on my meter, and you can see right here, I don't know if you can see that, 5 volts standby, steady too. If it was jumping around, I would probably suspect capacitors or maybe probably voltage regulator on the power supply, just to give you a heads up. Sometimes you could do is you can unplug, first always unplug the power, and you can unplug the T-con board right here, and unplug it, squeeze that, and pull that off. So the T-con board is basically controls the picture. That's what gives you the picture on the LCD screen. Not the brightness, but the picture. The inverter boards turn on the backlight. That's where you get your glow on your screen. And this is the inverter board. And this is the inverter board that kick on the backlight. Now with that out of circuit, let's see if the TV stays on. Turn on in a second. And same thing. Let's go ahead and put that back in. So if the TV stayed on with the T-con board unplugged, you assume that the T-con board was messed up. There's a part on the T-con board that's causing the TV to shut down. The TV shuts down as a safety feature to protect the rest of the circuit from going up in flames, burning down your house. Next thing we want to do is let's unplug the inverter board. So unplug the inverter board right here and right here. So this power board is actually it's a power supply board to give DC volts to energize all the other boards, and it's also it has the transformers to turn on the back the inverter. It sends power to the inverter board, and it's high voltage. And this is the low voltage right here. This is your 12 volt supply. So let's go ahead and plug in the TV. TV clicks on. And does not click off. And so you can assume that there's something wrong with either the inverter board or maybe the tubes. This TV was given to me, but at the time I had no standby voltage. And it had no standby voltage because it had blown capacitors all right here near the heatsink going to the main board. This is the plug for the main board. And these were all bulged. So I replaced all the capacitors, and it still wouldn't turn on. It would turn on and turn off. So I'm thinking that it might have been moved and bumped around too much because they moved it with the screen down. And if you move it with the screen down, let's say you're not supposed to transport a TV with the screen facing down because it would bounce and knock the tubes loose or crack the tubes. So it can possibly have a bad or cracked tube or a loose connection on one of the CCFL tubes, which are like the long skinny tubes that run this way. But it can still be a bad inverter board. So that's how you troubleshoot a Samsung LCD TV. Hopefully this video helped you out and was informative. If it was, give me a thumbs up. And if you want to share this video to someone on Facebook or G+ that it can help, click on the share button below and subscribe to Tampa Tech for more videos like this.